What's up, everybody? Okay. Welcome. Had a little bit of technical difficulty starting up tonight. Lost all my slideshows for the sponsors and the sponsor videos. Got all of them back, but they don't seem to be behaving the way I like them to when I switch scenes and stuff like that. So, anywho, welcome to tonight's stream. I'm your pal Chuck Wirt here. We're going to be streaming some Doctor Who pinball tonight. Mainly going to be concentrating on the 3 main strategies to the game, and everybody's going to help me decide what strategy I'm going to go with at my next tournament. So we'll get into that later, but we'll first give a shout out to all our awesome sponsors here. If people aren't familiar with these people, these are some great companies related to pinball. We got Flawless Creations and Amusements. If you ever need powder coating for your games, go to them, check them out. They can also get you games for your location if you need them, whether that be arcade or pinball. Flipping Out Pinball, amazing distributor of all new arcade and pinball machines from pretty much every manufacturer. So give Zach and Nicole a call. They'll hook you up. Accessories as well for pinball machines. I saw a post that Zach has a huge shipment of Stern Insider Connected kits in. I'm not sure if those have all been sold, but it seems like he has a bunch of them. So if you need one, get with them. Pinball Photos. Go check them out for some awesome pinball photography, artwork, all that kind of good stuff. So definitely check out their website and see if any of their merch piques your interest. Speaker light kits. If you got one of those Stern machines and want to mod the hell out of it, speaker light kits will take care of your speaker lighting needs for any Stern pinball machine you got. It's not just the lights themselves. He's got these really neat acrylics you can put on front of the speakers to kind of give it that extra pizzazz. And he has these really neat new speaker lights that I believe use an Arduino to simulate like a fiery effect on your speakers. So if you have like Godzilla or Black Knight Sword of Rage, that could go really well with your game. Spyro the Husky, what's up? And Sandy Falls, welcome. Comet Pinball. If you want to put LEDs in any pinball machine, get with Comet Pinball. They're the best prices, best customer service, best selection, best everything when it comes to LEDs in your pinball machine. So definitely check them out. Measle Mods, again, if you want to customize your game to your liking, put a whole bunch of mods in your game. Measle Mods has mods for pretty much any game that's been released from the DMD era on up. So definitely check them out. Scorebit, if you want to unlock amazing potential of your game that is not stock and just want to kind of add a bunch of features to an old game and make it new again, Scorebit's definitely who you want to check out. They can do things like being able to electronically control the scoring of your game so that you can import it into streams or tournament softwares. You can also put their system onto your game and play for achievements. So if you're familiar with Stern Insider Connected, imagine those achievements but across all games, all electronic games. So that's pretty awesome. So definitely check out Scorebit. They're always coming out with new stuff. They've been working on that for a really long time, and they do a great job. George, what's up? Don't Panic Flip in the house. We're going to play some Doctor Who tonight. Pinball Monk. If you need to quiet down your game's power supply fan, if that's too noisy for you, Pinball Monk's your man. If you want to increase the longevity of your flipper's power through long periods of play, some people notice that their flippers kind of get a little weak and soggy. Pinball Monk can definitely help you out with that with custom-made flipper cooling fans to keep those flippers at optimal performance. He also dabbles in the modding, so if you want to check out some of the mods he has for certain games, some of the things he does are these colored films that you can put underneath the white inserts of your Stern pinball machines and maybe some others to give them some color. And then, of course, Stern Pinball. Check them out for all their newest games coming out, everything down the line. Consider becoming a Stern Insider. For a measly $40 a year, you get all kinds of inside access. So check out what Stern's got available at their website. Not just pinball, they got a bunch of other stuff there. So cool. With that, we are going to get started. I was having issues with my player cam last week, but got it to turn on this week. So I use all wireless equipment, so I was wondering if maybe my camera or the wireless HDMI transmitter I use was going out, but it seems to be working. All right. For those of you that do not know Doctor Who, the long and short of it is there's 3 ways to play. There are sonic booms, which are essentially looping a side ramp from the upper flipper. If you do that 10 times, it will divert the ball to the left flipper, where you can hit the right ramp, then the dead end shot to the left, and then the side loop again, each worth 40 million apiece. So if you think about it, every 10 shots, and you're getting points along the way, you got 120 million sitting at your table. So if you can really dial in that side ramp, you can get massive scores. For example, I just watched a tournament this past weekend where very high level players were getting 70, 80, 130. They're called loops, these ramp loops, in one game. So that's if you can do it consistently, you can get 1 to 2 billion points on this game and crush your opponents. Very much easier said than done. So we're not going to concentrate on that only, because you say, if you're a guy like me or a gal like me that isn't the best in the world and can't just sit here and loop that ramp all day, there's got to be some other way to play this game, and there is. We got multi-ball. It's kind of like a reverse pinball, if you will. You lock 2 balls in the back saucer, it raises up, and then you bash a wall for a while. Once you do that enough, it raises up again. There's 3 little windows. Once you hit one, starts multi-ball. Basically, after that, you just keep hitting the windows, get your jackpots. So that's another way to play the game. Do that over and over again, see how many points you can get. The last one is video mode. So video mode is started by hitting all the escape targets down here on the right, and then shoot the ball up the left side by the lock targets where that purple arrow is. It'll go into the pops, and you hope that it drains out of the pops to the right, because then it goes into a saucer or a scoop, and you play video mode. Oh, my mic is low. Sorry, I should have read the stream. Hold on 1 second. I usually have my mic turned up too high. So let's see how that works better. So I turned the mic up a little bit. I can turn it up even more. Just let me know. So video mode, that's the 3rd way to play. It's you're just jumping over obstacles on the back of the screen. We'll talk about the doctors and how they help you with each of these 3 strategies even more. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to keep the mic further away from my face, and I'm just going to turn this up just a tad. So how about that? Hopefully that's better. Let me know. Do I sound okay now? Do I sound okay now? Everybody let me know. Let me know. Does my mic sound okay now? Okay, good. All right. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to play 5 games each of each strat. So we're going to do 5 game loops, 5 games doing multi-ball only, and then 5 games doing video mode only, and we'll see kind of where we're at and what we think, because I'm really not sure what works best for me. So we're going to start with loops. So you can pick a doctor at the beginning. Each doctor has a different advantage that it helps you with. You can see the doctor's number is flashing near the area that they'll help you with. So if we pick Doctor 1, it's down here by escape. We're going to get an escape target no matter which one we hit. And if you hit it in the back saucer, it gives you 2 escape lights instead of 1. 7 helps you with multi-ball. It doesn't do anything for the locks, but once you lock the balls and the wall comes up, it takes less hits to the wall to get to the next level and start multi-ball. So 6 helps your side loops. What your side ramp does. Berg Boogie, what's up? Ice-Ski-Doo, welcome. So doctor number 6, which is what we're going to start with. Each time you hit this side ramp, normally it will give you 1 insert, which works towards your playfield multiplier. So it starts out at 1.5x, then goes to 2x, 2.5x, 3x, 3.5x, and 4x. Well, when you have Dr. 6 on this side ramp, it gives you 2 of those inserts at once. So only 3 side ramps and you're at 4x playfield. So another thing you want to keep in mind on this game is get your Dr. 6 first, get some side loops, have your multiplier at 4x, even if that's not your strategy, doing the side loops, because then everything else you're doing in the game is worth 4x now. So just keep an eye on those playfield multipliers always. But again, these first 5 games, we're going to do side loops only. Now, if you're trying to now, you'll see me miss this ramp a lot because I'm a very terrible, repeatable shot player. But that's why I got this game, so I want to get better at it. But the way I line up the shot, and if I'm being consistent and I'm hitting it all the time, there's the words "hang on" right next to the upper flipper. If you wait for the ball to get on top of those letters and then swing, that's usually the perfect timing to hit the ramp. So I just lock my eyes on that "hang on" words, and then once the ball hits those, boom, hit it. The ball is directly on top of them, not right when it touches them, but like right when it's covering both words, boom, hit it. So we've had 2 loops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! But they're flashing now because we're on our 10th loop. Oh. Now we've already collected Dr. 6, so it's going to let us pick another one. So once a Dr. light's solid, you got him for the rest of the game. So you might as well pick something else. So I'm going to pick Escape. I usually like to stick to 6, 1, and 7. Now we got those 9 loops and then we screwed it up. But once we get that 10th loop, we're going to be in Sonic Booms. Oh my gosh. Do this, man. No summer, only winter. I'm going from middle of the winter, Kentucky, all the way out to Los Angeles. I'm going to the Super Bowl tomorrow. So I think the weather's supposed to be like over 80 all weekend. So that's going to be quite the shift from where I'm coming from. Let's see if we can get at least one Sonic Boom in the game. Now, depending on shit. So I'm trying to hit the Who shots because they're the Sonic Boom shots, but I think you only have a certain amount of time to do it. And I'm pretty sure I missed it. So I only got 1 out of the 3 Sonic Boom shots. So an inadvertent video mode, but we'll still play it. 1 flipper button for the little stuff, both flipper buttons for the big stuff. So you can see one video mode is 28 million at 3.5x. And if you complete the video mode, you can go right back into it. So that's why some people will do this. Now I have video mode set to extra hard. So, which means the maps are not the same every time. So you can't just memorize them. And if you jump into the TARDIS at the end, you get a bonus. Now I'm kind of shifting strategies. That's kind of what I might end up doing, you know, just keep like a hybrid strategy. You know, if I got video mode lit and I got my 4X playfield, maybe just dump it back there. And most of my points came from video mode on that. But we're going to stick with the loops and see what kind of scores we get. But I didn't do too well on the loops there. Yeah, so it pays to have game knowledge on this. For so many years, all I knew about were the loops, and that's all I did, and I sucked at it, and I got my ass kicked on this game every single time. So now that I know my way around the game a lot more, I can kind of pivot depending on how the game's playing, and I think I'll do a lot better on average. But all right, game 1 of loops only did not go well, so we're gonna try again. Too early. Too late. Oh! Yeah, you're right. I like that there's, for a game that is this old, it's nice that there's 3 legitimate ways to play it. But you're right, none of them are safe. Those pops can just be nasty or just never feed you to that video mode if you're trying to play that. You just have to hit up the middle, which is dangerous so many times for multi-ball. Even when you're in multi-ball, all it is up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. And those caroms can just be real nasty. And then, as you're seeing right now, if you can't hit the loop, you're fucked. Man, I'm normally not this bad though, because I've been practicing a lot. Man. So as you can see right here, we're living my nightmare of Doctor Who for all these years. Too late. Man, I can't even set up the shot, let alone make it. Ooh, lucky. I'm not gonna get lucky twice. Ooh. Yeah, I can't take credit for that animated wheel. All I did was Google Doctor Who pinball GIF, and I guess someone in the virtual pinball world made one and threw it out there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, we'll be playing Secret Pinbot in a minute here. Okay, so through 2 games of loops only, and it's not going well. I wish I could show how viable this strategy is, but I'm still learning. Still learning this side ramp. Oh god. Post passing on this one's pretty good. I've played them before where it's a nightmare. The post passing on this one's fine. Go around, please. Thank you. Man. Right when I think I got it. God. Frisco, I should have worn my shirt, man. Hottie, that shirt is super comfortable. Thanks, man. Thanks again. Man, oh man. I'm getting this ready for a tournament in March too. And I dabbled with turning the ball save off for a little while, but I quickly turned it back on. Jesus. Almost done with game 3 of loops only. And it's real bad. Now, I'd like to say mine just plays a lot harder than the other ones, and the loops are normally easier than this, but they're definitely not. This is pretty typical. Jeez. This is a game that you'll rarely get. It's kind of like, what is it? Bram Stoker's Dracula. If it goes to the out lanes, it's almost guaranteed it's gone. I do need the Walt thrust. That guy was great. So the competition I was talking about over the weekend, the guy that got around, I think he got more than 130 loops in the game. He was putting his whole body into it. Every flip, like he'd flip and he'd like throw his body back and go crazy and then flip it again. Like it was hilarious. And he never missed. It was great. Game 4. Also, a setting I have turned on this game that I do like, that I'm interested to see how tournament players like, is you can, a strategy that some players do on this when they're playing a 4-player game is they'll pick player 1, they'll get 2 locks, and then they'll go play something else. Because what happens is, when I come up as player 2, those balls are in the locks, and the only way for me to get locks is by hitting this dangerous spot target on that time expander back there. It'll just spot you locks. What I did was, there's a setting where those locks will clear after every ball, no matter how many locks are in there. So no more shenanigans of, because that was just making people go for loops even more. So I want to keep those strategies alive for everybody. So I'm having these locks dump like every ball for a multiplayer game. Yeah, I mean, the strategy is definitely smart, and if the game is set up normal, I'm definitely doing that, but it just takes away, like if someone does that to me, like, it's like guaranteed I'm not going to play Multiball. Damn you. Gosh, dog it. See, I have a 2-part problem with these loops. One, actually making them, and then I'm not consistent enough to even get the ball up that dead end shot. No, but there, it certainly seems there's a magnet over there, doesn't it? Good grief. Yeah, Doctor Who does have lightning flippers.
It's a second chance.
God. You stink. We almost got one full sonic boom value. Come on. Video. I'm sure our replay auto adjusted to be real low because of how bad we were doing. So I want to say we probably got about 120 million in total. Well, actually, no. Like, we're not done with the game yet. Sweet. Okay. So, still doing our loops. Also, you never want to tilt out your last ball, and always make sure you're doing as many doctors as you can during the game, because on your final ball, depending on how many doctors you have lit up on the back glass, you'll get some added bonus. And remember, playfield multiplier, I believe, affects that as well. So always want to keep that playfield multiplier lit up. So we did a little bit better that time. Again, that had a video mode in there. So I want to say we're averaging still probably around 100 million, maybe under, doing the loop strategy. So if you're a bad repeatable shot player, we're getting to a different strategy that could help you. Yeah, I think, like, so these lightning flippers, usually they're not painted like this. I think somebody just hand painted them, because normally the lightning's it's just the same color as the rest of the plastic, whether it be black or orange or yellow. All right, one more game with loops, and then we're gonna go to Multiball. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Right now I have a pretty rusty tilt bob in there, so it doesn't register all the time. So I only have, it's only gonna give me one tilt warning before it tilts. I gotta get a new tilt bob in there. Oh, come on. No, I promise you. Like, this is like, ask any of my friends. I always joke and tell people, like, I'm a pretty good competitive player. I've been doing it a long time. Well, I guess not a long time, like since 2014 or so. I play a lot. If you want to beat me on any game, and I still feel this way, even though I've owned Doctor Who for a little while now, I've been practicing it. If we're playing head to head and you have game choice and Doctor Who's an option, I guarantee you will beat me if you pick Doctor Who. That'd be funny if IFPA does stats on your record against other players. It'd be funny to see what my win-loss record is on Doctor Who, because I've probably played it 25 or 30 times and I've maybe won the match once. Give it back, please. Fuck. Yeah, it's so repeatable shots. Like if a game like forces me to, like, the only way I'm going to get a really high score or compete with the top players is a repeatable shot, I'm in deep shit. I'm in deep shit. I've just never been good at repeatable shots. My strengths are recovery because I miss a lot, and I pretty much never get nervous. So it doesn't matter the stage, the moment, anything like that. That never bothers me, because I think I'm always in my head of trying not to miss or being ready to miss and be on the recovery. I've never really gotten nervous while I've been playing, so that always helps me too. I'm pretty good at rules knowledge and being able to change my strategy on the fly to kind of make it towards my advantage if I need to. I don't just try and learn one way to play every game, because that can kind of pigeonhole you and screw you over. Because if you're just forcing yourself to play a game like in a way that's not working out for you, the game's just not set up for you to accomplish that goal. It's always best to have a backup plan, which I do on almost all games at this point that I walk up to. Always got to have a backup plan. Yeah, police force, that center ramp becomes important on the final ball, right? Because that's where, like, it's either a score catch-up or you double your score, something like that. Bad Cats is another one. System 11 loved those crazy, weird, repeatable ramp jackpots, progressive jackpots. Almost all those games have that. Thanks, Pinball Nero, and thanks for the help with the optos and the housing. I was about ready to pull my hair out with those damn optos, so that was huge. Tell me about those Pandora box optos. All right, so loops went poorly, which I'm not surprised about. So we're gonna try for multi-balls. So the next 5 games, all we're gonna do is go for multi-ball. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to select Dr. 6 until we're closer to multi-ball, because I want to be able to easily get up that playfield multiplier if we have the opportunity. But I'm not going to go out of my way to set up the upper flipper. Holy! Also, Pinball in Reno, I'm familiar with the Reno area. I lived in Lake Tahoe for almost a year after college, and as you could understand, I went to Reno a lot, because pretty much if I was coming into town or if I was leaving town, we'd hang out in Reno for a night before going back home. Okay. So we locked in 6. Can anyone help me with the rules here? I'm not sure how I locked in Dr. 6. I've obviously noticed on this game that, you know, you can collect the doctors, and once you've collected them, you got them for the rest of the game. But I've also had it to where I had a quick ball there. For some reason, I was already done with Dr. 6. How do I lock in the doctors? Does that transmat target, does that collect the doctor? Is there other ways to collect the doctors? I haven't really dived into the rule set a terrible amount in those types of nuances. So since we already have 6 locked in, we're going to lock in 7.
I want to activate the second console.
Yeah.
Safety measures.
Yeah, I knew about choosing them before I launched with the flippers, but I chose 6 on my first ball, had a really quick ball, and then on my next ball, 6 was completed. Why was that? Because I've had quick balls before where 6 isn't locked in, and okay. Once we get the pin bot up, that was a good backhand there. All right, now I want to go for side loops to get to 4x. Dang! That's one of those times where I needed that extra millimeter or two from the normal flippers.
Side expansion at factor 12.
Right, I know each doctor does its own stuff. I guess I'm not explaining myself right. I select the doctor at the beginning of my ball. If I drain quickly sometimes, that doctor isn't, like, you know how like the doctor lights solid eventually? What makes it light solid for the rest of the game? Okay, so kind of want to select 4 because during multi-ball with all the balls going everywhere, 4 might be good.
Factor 9. 4. Factor 2. Factor 0.
Okay, now once the balls come out, you just immediately want to go right back into those holes up top. There's three Daleks, I think they're called, and that was real bad. Hopefully I get some more balls back. There's one. Oh, it didn't register. There we go. I'm really good at hitting in between them. Alright, so you make all 3 for the jackpot, and they come right back up. Just keep getting after it.
Dalek in the corner pocket.
I hit it out the alley. So as you can see, you know, first game of multi-ball only, much better success. Maybe for a player like me, it might behoove me to concentrate on multi-ball if I'm not locked out of it or whatever. Or hell, even if I am locked out of it with someone plugging the saucers, just go after that target. Don't pigeonhole yourself to a strategy that doesn't work to your strengths. But definitely you want to practice and get better at those ones that you're weaker at so that you're not forced to play other strategies and you leave those options open. Yep. Gotcha. So that transmat target is what's completing those doctors. Yeah. Topher Vet, welcome. Dude, this hat I got in an estate sale like 15 years ago. My Bengals are in the Super Bowl this weekend. This hat is from the 1989 Super Bowl. So I'm taking this with me to California. I brought only Bengals clothes with me. So It's going to be fun. I can't believe I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm going with my dad. It's going to be amazing. So, okay, game 2 of multi-ball only. I gotta get another beer though. Simple yet brutal. Yeah, I'm starting to find out that Doctor Who's definitely grown on me. Like I said, I've been very frustrated by it because of how I get my teeth kicked in on it all the time in competition. But I really like a game that has, no matter new or old, multiple ways to approach it and legitimate ways to score. And this has got 3 of them. And yeah, it's great. Speaking of California, one of my favorite breweries, Stone, a little hazy IPA here. They're in Escondido, California, near San Diego. I have not, for how long I've been in the hobby, it's crazy, but I have not bought a single colored DMD. I have yet to run out of space in my house, so I'm still filling the space. Once I run out of space and I'm one in, one out on games, I'm going to start changing everything over to color DMD. Dude, what's up, Ryan? Welcome. Turbo Graphics, how are you, sir? All right, multi-ball only, but we want to grab Dr. 6 first. I like how, I don't know if everybody's saucers are like this, but those lock saucers, they feel awesome. They just grab the ball. There's no rejects. I've never once seen a reject out of one of this, on this example of the game at least. I can't. Oh! Alright, now we want to go for side rams. Ew. God! That rainbow! There's nothing I can do. There's no rubber over there to help it back in. Good, man, good. I was just telling everybody here that I'm lucky enough to be heading out to Los Angeles first thing in the morning to go to the Super Bowl with my dad. So that time, okay. That time, I'm almost positive I didn't hit the transmat target. But Dr. 6 is done. Does anybody know why that is? Is there more than one way to complete a doctor? Is it just by draining, no matter what? If you drain the ball and you haven't collected the doctor yet, you have it? Probably want that. Okay. Okay, thank you. I think that's where my confusion was coming from, because I was like confusing drains with locking balls, and when you lock a ball, you can definitely change doctors. So again, we're playing a little risk reward here by getting our few side loops before we start multi-ball to have 4x playfield. Oh, that would have came back into play if this was a stern. The power out lane.
Factor 5.
Still got a good amount of playfield X, so we're just gonna go after it.
Factor 2. Factor 0.
Okay. Oh!
Reactivate the time expander.
So I guess since I didn't get a jackpot, it gives me a multi-ball restart. We would have got a jackpot if we hit all 3 windows during that. Wow. Oh, good save. 15. Factor 15. Stupid. Okay, game 2 of multi-ball only. It's going to be around 190 million. So again, our averages are much higher playing this strategy only. Yeah, on this one I gotta get, you gotta even be more about using the rubber on the top of the slings and that angled rubber above the out lanes to kind of get the ball, you gotta get the ball into that rubber above the out lanes over there. Just sometimes it goes over there so fast that there's just no chance. And you really got to be able to get that top of that sling into the ball to be able to bounce it up into that rubber above it. And that's even hard to hope for. Okay, multi-ball only game 3.
I want to activate the second console.
Yeah, backhanding. So when we get to video mode, I'll talk about that. But when we play video mode, if you're trapped up on the left here, you can backhand that left alleyway up there to get into the pops. I do that all the time. Backhand the lock. Ooh, just missed. Yeah, I love backhandable shots. I'm always looking for them. Because with how bad I am at hitting shots, I always like that I can. I've been trying to backhand the W ramp, and it gets real close on mine. Like, it gets all the way to the top, and then it doesn't quite make it. Like, if it didn't need quite that S curve at the top, on mine, but it gets really close. I might keep at it, but. Yeah, I like my games steep, so it's probably why I'm not able to backhand that ramp.
Factor 12. 9. 7. 4. 2. 1.
Which one do I have to hit?
Factor
Yeah.
0.
Man. So just there in that instance, I I had one more insert in front of the button targets that I needed to get, and it kept giving me like a noise if I was hitting the right-hand side. But the light I needed was on the right-hand side. Like, how do I know like where on the buttons I need to hit to get credit for the next time factor or whatever the hell they're called? So we don't need 7. Yeah. Factor 0, drain. Oh, maybe I did have some, my time expander motor, the wires were crossed on that. So the time expander was, I was getting an error that it was turning the opposite direction. It would still work. I'm not sure how it worked when the wires were crossed on the motor, but maybe, yeah, maybe you're right. The connector for the optos might be flipped. So when it says I need the right, you got to hit the buttons on the left. Yeah, checkerboard lights all 15, but I assumed each button is respective to the 3 lights that are in front of it. But it seems, yeah, it seems mine are swapped. But yeah, it's that brand new Optiboard. It's working great. So maybe just the wires and the connectors were never right, or someone repinned it the wrong way. Yeah, good point. I probably need to do a switch test, but either way, they all work, and I'm not really looking to mess with it again very soon. All right. So I kind of want to switch, but let's go to 4, because if we complete those repair targets, they all become worth $1 million a pop. Give it back. Fudge! No grace period. Alright. No more messing around. No more messing around. Let's start this multi-ball here. Come on, man. And we got no playfield X. So can I not get repair targets in multi-ball? Oh, no effing way. Oh. Yeah, all I know is I took the wires at the bottom of the motor, switched them the other way, and the error went away. So I guess, is there a board related to the motor for the mini playfield? Okay, so game 3 of multi-ball. So multi-ball strategy can also go very poorly. Game 4 of multi-ball only. Terrible. That'll work.
Hey, you'll have to activate your console too. Time expansion at factor 15.
Go. Rattlers! Rattlers!
Time expansion at factor 15. Factor 12. 9.
Yeah, they're definitely giving the opposite one. So if we hit the right, it'll give me the left.
Sector 5.
I think maybe just the bookends. I think the bookends are switched.
Sector 2. Sector 0.
Jesus! It's hard for me to get. You really got to get a ball or two into a hole real quick. Crummy. Okay. Shit.
Take a second jump.
Great call. So Pinball Nero was saying, start multi-ball while you got ball save going. Just let everything drain and get that 1, 2, 3 feed. That's a good call. Because hell, you might even have a game that has wonky kickouts of the saucers, and if that's the case, you know, and you just have that mindset of just letting them drain right away, that's not a bad call. Jesus. Okay, after this next game, we got to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back for our final strat of video mode only for 5 games. And then we'll definitely have time left, so we're just going to kind of mesh everything and just kind of play the game as it comes to us and see what happens. All right, game 5 of Multiball only. I know, but once I get 4x playfield lit on the loops, I don't know what to do after that, because I've tried holding up the flipper, I've tried just missing on purpose, but it's hard for me. And if I just let the ball go, it hits the top of my left sling, gets wild. So I need to find a better way to stop looping when I don't want to loop anymore. That wasn't too bad. Move the game. I don't know why I was being a sissy with. Please.
Quick aim. Hit the second star. Practice 1.
Give it to me.
Practice 0.
Yay, lucky. Okay, new strategy. Let him drain, baby. Let him drain, baby. Still missing. But I do like this better. It's a little less hectic. Whoa. Flipper did not like that. Damn it. Should have just waited for that instead of wasting my danger. Oh! Oh!
One more console to activate.
Give it back.
Quick aim. Hit the second star.
Oh god. Oh. Get up there! Was that supposed to give me credit? Time expander's lit.
5 expansion at factor 13.
Double stranger danger. Alright, side loops, baby. Actually, no, we can hit these first. Give it.
Quick aim. Hit the second star. Factor 10. Factor 7. 4.
Both flippers, not just one.
Expansion at factor 4.
I can't even hit the buttons.
Hit the second star.
10 of them out there. It's a giant wall. I can't hit one of them.
Factor 2. Factor 1. Factor 0.
Come on. Okay. Quick break. About 4.5 minutes. Bear with me, and then we'll get back to it.
Your pinball machine deserves the best. At Comet Pinball, you'll find the best variety of LED products with the best quality LEDs, and most importantly, at the best price. Your collection is begging for an upgrade. Order yours now at cometpinball.com.
Scorbit is excited to announce Achievements, the latest in an amazing series of features available to thousands of connected pinball machines around the world. Achievements are part of Scorbit's free open platform. Scorbit already supports hundreds of pinball machines from the 1970s to today. Give your games new life by connecting them to the Scorbit platform and the universe of applications for pinball machines.
Alrighty. We are back. Yeah, you might only get one crack at multi-ball the whole game, so you might as well make sure it's at 4x, because I think it was our first game where I was doing multi-ball only strat, and I had 4x going into the multi-ball. I think I only got one jackpot, so 3 windows, and that was enough to get us, almost 400 million for the game. So definitely behooves you to keep that playfield multiplier up as high as you can. Yeah, so I try to keep my eye on that upper flipper. If a ball sneaks up that lane during multi-ball, just, take another crack at the side ramp. Okay, video mode only. But again, we're gonna do Dr. 6 to keep our multiplier up, and then we'll work on getting to video mode in the meantime. I just did. My best Walt Wood impression went horribly. But you missed it. My first 5 games of the night was loops only, and I think the most loops we got in a game was like maybe 15 across 5 games. All right. So now we'll get our 1. So if you're going for video mode all day, I'm just gonna. You really want to just keep shooting the ball up top of the pops, because if it goes into the saucer, if you have Dr. 1, it gives you 2. See, it gives us 2 insert lights. Try the backhand here. Whoa. Pops are getting nasty. Get in there, get in there. Another 2 lights. Again! I'm waiting for the ball search this time. It lifted the time expander on the first one last time. Come on, I'm losing all my playfield multipliers. Why is it only ball search 1? I don't know if it has a Cliffy up there. I think it might just be Sony. I don't know what Sony put up there, but it's not. I don't know if it's metal. Sony put something up there. There we go. Oh, I should have got that. Oh. Ooh, lucky. I want this to be at 4x. Stay in the pops. Oh. All right. 3.5x, we'll take it. Remember, I have the video mode on extra hard, which means the puzzles shouldn't always be the same. The obstacles should not always be the same. Oh god. Damn these rainbows! Okay. Alright. We need to get... We already got Dr. 5? Okay. We have 4, I guess. Back in the video mode. And as long as you complete the wave, you can go right back into video mode without having to requalify. Oh! I saw the first picture and I was like, "Ooh, that's usually a single one." I didn't need to do that. Ah! So a little over 100 million for the first video mode only. next video mode only. Give.
See if they can stop.
Million! Pops are not being nice. Stop spitting me out. Does the pop just eventually just say, nope, I'm not going to kick anymore? It does. That's kind of cool. Oh, lucky. Right into the other one. You don't get lucky twice on this. Yeah, that's a good call. Because that's definitely one of those pop bumpers next to a rubber that could go infinitely. Very smart decision on the designer's part. Okay, 4X, let's get in that scoop. Dang! This can be a frustrating part of doing video mode all day. If it's not letting you fall into that, there we go. Oh, never seen that before. God, how many times is this gonna happen? Might need to mess with that for the tournaments. I might have to wait on effing ball search all day. Jesus! Video mode is ready. We got 2.5x. Let's go ahead and just jump in. If it'll let us. Other side too. Right back into it. Still at 2.5x. It's fine. God, wait. These feel the same. Like, it's on extra hard. I don't know. We're gonna check the settings after this game and make sure it's on extra hard. I thought it was supposed to make it so that second wave seemed the same as our second wave from last game. Oh, goodness. Rainbow! And I could have saved that. get a lot of bonus X. So you're going to get a little bit higher bonus, you know, if you're doing video mode all day, so you're just going poorly. Alright, game 3, video mode only. Seems to be raising our floor a bit if we're doing this, but might just be getting lucky. Let's start with 1. Hell yeah. Ausler. I didn't realize this was him and Dirty Harry. The only Barry Ausler game I was able to name off the top of my head was Fire, and I definitely don't care for that game. So awesome that he did this game and Dirty Harry, because these are fantastic games.
You'll have to activate your console too. I take safety measures.
Give me that scoop. Yes. Oh! Robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart. Advanced bonus X. 1.5X. What was that? I jumped way too early. What's 1.5X multiplied by 0? So we got the one. Yeah, we definitely want to. I don't like that we didn't get Dr. 6 first. Bagcast just suffers from weird code with that 30 million point shot on ball 3. Ugh, I hate that. That's what it ultimately made me start. Well, mainly because of the sounds and the layouts for these 80s Gottlieb games. You know, they have their quirks with the rules as well, but just seem to be less heavy on the progressive jackpots and crazy catch-up scoring and shit like that. Yeah, this is definitely the same first level I had before. Come on. Jesus! Not a bad ball 1 though. Video mode's lit. We gotta get our X up. Bride of Pinball billion point shot? Ugh, that's like one of the worst games. Hey, just hit this same shot 1 million times and it will give you a billion points. God, I did it again! I did it again! Getting all kinds of doctors up in here. Jesus. This is how the pops aren't putting me into the scoop enough. So that can make you pivot off. If you take a bunch of trips up there and the pops aren't putting you into the scoop, that can probably take you off the video mode strategy. Jeez Louise. Oh. Don't. No way. Seven doctors got 70 million. So I don't know if we just got lucky, but the only time we got 7 doctors was going video mode only. Jim. So I think, was that video mode 4 or video mode 3? We'll go one more video mode all day, and then we're just gonna play the game how it comes to us. No, like Reno, I wasn't complaining. Like, it shouldn't be a guarantee that if it's a guarantee that it goes into the scoop and gives you video mode, then that's bad. Like, so I feel like you just gotta roll with the punches. Because I played games before where I played video mode, I got to wave like whatever the hell it was. Like, I went through 10 of those damn things. I'm gonna check the setting and make sure it's on extra hard. Oops. Extra hard, okay. Maybe just the first couple are the same and then it goes nuts after that. Yeah, I mean, those side rubbers are in good shape. I was keeping an eye on them, but yeah, that's a good point. Those might wear a hell of a lot, and it's kind of hard to get to this. Okay, one more video mode all day, and then we'll just kind of play the game however the hell we want. Definitely going 6. Now she goes down there. Now she goes down there. Oh, that was crazy. Don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. So we were in California for the last beer. Now we're taking a trip up north to Oregon to Deschutes. This stuff's good. Is this another? Just a West Coast IPA. 6.6. Mine's probably not too much steeper than that. I don't really measure how steep my games are. I just put the back legs all the way out and the front legs all the way in. So I guess it just depends on how long the back leg levelers are. I'll adjust things as needed if the game's playing like crap or whatever, but... One.
Quick aim. Hit the second down.
Dang, so does my playfield multiplier run out if the ball's just sitting in the shooter lane? So I need to pay attention to that if I'm in a competition, I guess. Gotcha. So those moonwalks where you kind of trap a ball and it runs up the in lane and walks out the out lane? Moonwalked it. Terrible, dum-dum. Fall in, please. Thank you. Get back in there. Didn't fool me that time. Didn't fool me that time. Okay, now we're on to do whatever strategy. So hopefully that video, you know, like tonight's stream was helpful for people that, you know, like me, that are kind of clueless a little bit on this game for years and years. Because you just see great players kick your ass in that side loop the whole time. Doing any of those strategies, you know, a better player probably would have done better in all those. But we didn't really blow up the game doing only one of those three things. I think to really succeed in this game, I guess in a home environment or at an arcade, you got to kind of move around. Okay. I think no matter what you're doing, if you don't pick 6 off the bat, I'd love to hear arguments for other doctors to pick first, but I don't know why you wouldn't pick 6 first. Gosh, dog it. Yeah, it's funny, like, you would think that lightning flippers wouldn't really matter that much because of how small the difference is between them and a regular flipper. But man, on both flippers kind of combine that shortness. Those little, those balls that you normally can get a piece of, you can't. It's crazy the difference a millimeter or two makes. Thank God for that airball protector on that left ramp. Oh. What was that? I think the hold on my right flipper is a little wonky. That's quick. Yeah. So do one, if you're doing video mode all day, do 1 first, then switch to 6. I get that, because it's like, what's 4x times 0 kind of thing. It's going to take you forever to get to video mode. But the one game where I did 1 first, I don't know. I feel like I didn't like the way the game was going when I picked 1 first instead of 6 when I was doing video mode all day. Because it's like, do 6, get your 4x. Can't remember how I lock in that doctor, but like, if your doctor's locked in, lock a ball so you can get another ball in the shooter lane and then switch to 1. I don't know. But I just like that, you know, what is this, 1993, whatever? Like, this is awesome. Just talking all this different strategy. Yeah, I'm sure if you have played the game a bazillion times. That's kind of how I'm getting with Godzilla already. Godzilla, you go into the modes, the battle modes, and you can choose whichever monster you want to battle, and it starts with a random one, and then you can select a different one if you want. But I've just been going on whatever it gives me every time. Loops are definitely fun. I was like, I can't do it again, but I have to. Now let's see, do my playfield want the player's timeout as it's sitting in the shooter lane? Doesn't seem like they do. Okay. Tilt test.
The brisk pace or a Dalek or two is the obstacle that I hate.
Again, if you're completing the video mode ways, you can just go right back in. Always jump into the TARDIS at the end. Look at that, last wave bonus. So yeah, we're seeing video mode in action right here. I was at 3x, so it would have been even more if we were at 4x. So it looks like it's not. We got all 7 doctors at 3x. Best game of the night. It was mainly from video mode. I like that book. "15 loops is not my best, but I'm having trouble with the batteries in my game, keeping the settings. The battery pack I have in there, it's not making good connection." Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're warming up a little bit. About 2 hours in, we're warming up. We got plenty of time because George doesn't come on until 10, so until an hour after my scheduled time's over. So let's just keep at it. Okay. Trusty number 6. Go around, go around. Thank you, oh my goodness. Brutal. God. The perfect speed to just kill you. Don't.
I want to activate the second console. I take safety measures.
Don't.
Factor 13. 11. Factor 9.
Boo. Come on. No, yeah, I do have it set pretty sensitive, but again, my tilt pod's kind of rusty, so it doesn't always register, so I have it really sensitive, and I took off one of the warnings, so I only get one warning. I've just been lazy to replace that for now. But I want to replace it with a brand new spanking new one with a new ring and a rod and a bob. And then I'll probably back off it a little bit and put it back to 2 warnings instead of 1. Yeah, I mean, I got lucky. My uncle has had this game for 30 plus years, and he brought it to Cincinnati this past year and sold it to me. Yeah, I've been really happy with it. This one's in great shape. Are they going away? Are the playfield multipliers going away? They are! So if you let the ball sit in the shooter lane, the playfield multipliers count away. Keep that in mind, competitive players. Your playfield multipliers save going into your next ball, but if it's sitting in the shooter lane, they will go away.
Quick aim. It's the second down. Practice 7. 5.
I knew it. I was like, I can't touch it again. Yeah, this game's really growing on me. I'm glad I got it. It's one of the handful of WPC 90s games that I still had interest in actually owning. Dirty Harry's on my list, Indy 500's on my list, Jackpot's on my list. Those might be it, because I've played pretty much all the rest of them to death. Fudge! Oh, come on, you dummy. You suck, dude. Hey, what's up, Doobs?
Activate your console 2.
MF Doobs. Sorry, I don't recognize the username. You're in the Pacific Northwest now. That's awesome. I wish I was there with you. Don't you... Gosh, dog it. MF Dibs. Oh, Gil, what's up, man? How's the trip, dude? You should fly down to LA. Come meet me. I'm leaving in the morning. Going to see the Super Bowl, man, with my dad. New account. Who dis? Yeah. So how's everything going with work, man? You all settled in? All right. What are we trying to do here? 5. playfield multipliers. Gil, did you get all your games out there? Or did you keep a place over here with your games? I think you said you were living with some people from work, so I guess did you just keep your pinball machines here? Yeah, dude, going to the Super Bowl, it's going to be nuts. My dad's a longtime season ticket holder, and they did like a lottery drawing for season ticket holders. They have so many, like 2,000 tickets per team, like not many. So if you're a season ticket holder, you're in a lottery, they pull your name out of a hat. My dad got his name called, and he was able to buy 2 tickets, and we're going. Oh, God. Oh, you did? Well, they went to a good dude, and they'll probably be put on location for everyone to enjoy, so that's not always a bad thing. Yeah, what's the story on his arcade? I haven't heard from him recently. Is that opening soon? All right. A brutal pinball machine always has a place in my house, I'll tell you that much. And this is a brutal pinball machine.
Hey, you'll have to activate your console too. I hate safety measures.
Fuck! Hey sis, you mind if I put a bunch of amusement equipment in your house? How do you know you're a pinball degenerate? You have pinball machines at siblings' houses. But yeah, dude, just hop a flight to LA in the morning. Come meet me. Just tell whoever's training you that you have to meet a friend, a dear friend at the Super Bowl. They'll understand. Dude, it'd be I can't believe it, like, but it would be so fitting because this season the Bengals just keep getting themselves in this situation where it's like everyone's like, including Bengals fans, are like, there's no way they're gonna win this game. And then they just you look up at the end of the game and they won it. It's so weird. Definitely enjoying the ride and very, very thankful and lucky that I get to go see the game, let alone with my dad. It's gonna be awesome. Screw you, Deverus. You don't think I'm gonna hit start again? I'm gonna hit start again.
the second console.
Yeah, man, that's no worries. And I was crazy busy, and I felt horrible that we couldn't come hang out with you. But yeah, we'll hang out. Like you said, you're planning on coming back from time to time, and hell, where you're at, it's a reason for Angie, Evie, and I to come see you, man, because we've been wanting to go up that way. Big cats eat sheep. You're damn right. No problem at all. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to demonstrate these various strategies in a very lucrative way, but I think it's a good conversation to have on this when it's a game that definitely suffers from, oh, hey, the best players in the world can just loop this side ramp all day. Well, I can't do that. So it's nice to know other ways to attack it. Oh, lucky. So lucky. Oh, God. Come on, you dummy. Oh, so late. Don't walk out. Dang. Why am I hitting that so late? That's what I get. That's why I'm good at saves, people, because I never make shots. It's definitely a grind, man. Unless you can make every single one of them, then it's just a joy. But I cannot do that. Don't. Crud. All right. Let's take number 5. Let's take number 5. We got 2x going. Good, not great. Yeah. No, it's supposed to push me in the. Ooh. Drop in there. Wow. All right, everybody. I got to get up at 5 a.m. my time to get to the airport. So we're going to do one more game. And we're going to blow it up. We're going to get the new GC here. Let's get 1 billion points. How about that? Let's get 1 billion points. Take care, Reno. Thanks for joining.
You'll have to activate your console too.
Oh, lucky.
Five expansion at sector 15. Sector 13. Time expansion at factor 11. Factor 8. Factor 4.
Oh no. God, I don't know what to do on that. Take care, buddy. No worries, man. We'll see you soon. Take care, buddy.
Factor 0.
Drain, drain, drain. Drain, drain, drain.
Darling in the corner. Time expander restored to factor 50.
Damn you! Okay. I don't want to end it like that, but I got a very short night of sleep ahead of me. Thanks everybody for watching. That was awesome. We'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll be celebrating a Bengals Super Bowl win, first in franchise history. But until then, everybody take care. Have a fun rest of your week, weekend. Thanks for watching. Peace. And quickly before we go, we'll give one more shout out to our sponsors. Stern Pinball, buy some new pinball machines from them. Comet Pinball, buy some LEDs from them. Measle Mods, get some mods for your games from them. Scorebit, unlock unlimited possibilities with your game from them. Pinball Monk, make your game perform much better with them. Get some speaker light kits from speakerlightkits.com. Get some awesome pinball photos from pinballphotos.com. If you want to buy a new pinball machine or arcade game, get with Flippin' Out Pinball. If you want to powder coat your games, or if you want to set up your route and get some arcade games and some pinball machines, get with Flawless Creations and Amusements. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.